Disclaimer: the views, opinions, and insinuations made by the host or guests do not reflect those of the show, the management, and the network. Viewer discretion is advised.
Broadcasting beyond borders, the message of the truest tribe of coaching entrepreneurs and independent service providers from the Philippines. This is Coach Shaun de Joya for Integrate. Now on our season 2 here at Think Talk Broadcast, the flagship community project of coaching Think Talk speakers from Life Coach Philippines and the members of Coach A coaching community. I'll be back shortly with my guest for tonight, Fred Castro. Welcome to the live streaming of Integrate, airing every Saturday at 10:30 p.m. In the show, I want to help married men who are going through life transitions by helping them gain wisdom and knowledge from successful men who have navigated through adversity and turning it into opportunities by creating love and safety in their space. And this show showcases the life of and experiences of men and the way that they're able to take control of the driver's seat of their life by developing strategies and tactics, integrating their experiences, their talent, their skills, the model that allows behavior for them to respond in a positive way through their emotions associated to the adversity. You know, adversity is something that we all experience. It's something that we experience at work. It's something that we've experienced in our relationship, in our finances, in our marriage, and even our business, and also our disability. And my intention here is to be able to help you out and understand how you can start going through that and overcoming it as you progress in your day-to-day life. Broadcasting beyond borders of Pasig City. This is on the 17th of September in the year 2022. I am Life Coach Shaun de Joya. I am the man from Pasig City. I'm a professional certified life and mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines. I'm also a Master Coach Apprentice of Master Coach A, a public speaker, a coaching entrepreneur, and a mental model collector. I am married. I have 2 kids, and it's a wonderful feeling to be able to help your children really do the things that they love and love the things that they do. Our mission here at Think Talk Broadcast is to get closer to our kindred and serve better our coaching tribe. And we envision to be the go-to network for content that connects with the mind, the heart, and the soul to the platform of life coaching. And by serving in the digital space, the change that I want to see is to stop generational trends. I want to stop generational trends because I know, I feel, and I've experienced that has been challenging us and the next generations. And I will do that by educating men through lessons of adversity so that they're able to think better, feel better, and also respond better. My guest today has experienced one of the toughest, high pressured and demanding situations from his client back in 2015. And he is currently the director of operations in the BPO industry with 15 years of experience supporting a tech account. He is married to Jen for 10 years, and they are blessed with children, Samuel, 9, Samara, and 5 years old. Yeah, let's welcome Fred Castro in the screen. Hello, Fred. Thank you for joining.
Hey Sean, thanks for having
Ayan.
me.
Fred, thank you for joining us and for saying yes to integrate. It's a wonderful night for everyone who's joining. Ito yung Fred, yung mga Saturday night chill lang tayo, no? Especially for starting with a tough week, kung may mga escalations here and there, masarap tong Sabado na makapag-enjoy lang tayo in the time of a moment muna of enjoying our time with our family and also with ourselves. Fred, show is integrate. If you're able to explain to people how who is Fred Castro? Yan, i-introduce mo. Kasi in the workplace, Fred, di ba, common natin to pag may mga bago tayong kliyente. If you have new clients, if we have new people in the team, it's usually an introduction. And the introduction is typical, no? Well, how many years you're there, what do you do, and so on and so forth. Ito, Fred, challenge kita. Yan. Kung i-introduce mo yung sarili mo sa tao na outside of the corporate world and not specific to the work that you do, introduce mo yung sarili mo sa mga audience. Yan. Now, hindi trabaho, hindi din yung typical mong ini-introduce. Paano mo sila i-introduce yung sarili mo sa kanila?
Siguro pag gano'n, no? I'm just very, very simple. Hi, I'm Fred. So, just like anybody else, I'm a millennial, di ba? I'm a millennial and I like pop culture, anime, Marvel, yan. Probably I'll start with my hobbies. So, I like collecting toys. Those are the things that, I would probably share outside of work. Inside work, if it's something that kung kailangan mag-share, probably high level. I help businesses grow and become financially stable. I think that's the best description for what we do.
Yan, beautiful. O yan, may mga nakakonect sa'yo mga millennial. For those of you who's joining, maraming salamat for those of you who's joining. Tag your friends in there, especially if you have friends in the BPO industry, in the call center industry. Pa-join mo sila dito. Let's have a conversation and let's just enjoy the moment, enjoy the net. In the next hour, have a conversation of what's up in the BPO industry and what's happening in there. Fred, itong mga collections mo to, gaano kadami ba to? So far by far?
No, hindi ko na mabilang. Hindi ko na mabilang. So, itong hobby na to kasi probably way back 99, early 90s. So, di ba nagkaroon na ng Japanese culture boom. Yan, yung mga Voltes 5, yan, Daimos. Yeah. So, ever since we were kids, so we loved watching anime. So, it became part of who I am. So, during the, nung nagkaroon ng COVID, nagkaroon ng mga maraming lockdown, I found myself just browsing through Facebook. So, ang dami nagla-live sale. Tapos in the past 2.5 years, dumami na ng dumami, kolekta ako ng kolekta. So, kung may bago akong pinapanood, automatic, namimili din kami. So, siguro, roughly yung collection ko, lampas na ng 100 piraso.
Ang dami na collection. Ano yung first? What was the first collection that you had?
My first collection, ano ba yung unang-una kong binili? Detective Conan na toy. So, that was, lahat to galing sa Japan So, it takes, more than a month for it to be shipped here. Tas multiple sellers. So, patingi-tingi. Pero I can remember the first one was a Detective Conan toy. So, it cost around 1,500 and then I got hooked.
Yun na. When it started, it never stopped.
Oo. Sobrang hirap i-control. Pero it's all good kasi, so during the pandemic, I'm not sure if it's just me, pero a lot of people who are used to going out, found it difficult to relate to something, to join a group or have the usual socialization. So ako siguro nahanap ko siya doon sa mga groups na binanggit ko nga, and then nakakilala ako ng mga online friends, and then I started collecting toys as a means for me to cope up during the pandemic din.
Fred, maganda yung hina-highlight mo na. I want to emphasize that because a lot of people during pandemic, lahat talaga yan, nag-stop lahat Kasi for those of you who's in the BPO industry or you don't know the BPO industry, talagang pumupunta kami sa mga sites. For leaders out there, pupunta iba-iba pang site yan, di ba, Fred? Pupuntahan mo talaga. And suddenly, there's a need for you to stop going there, which, change your habits. Sudden shift nga in habits yan, Fred, di ba? Ano yung toughest for you? Like, yun yung coping mechanism mo. what made you decide na, okay, sige,
Mm.
dito ko muna ifo-focus yung sarili ko at a time because, the challenges of COVID-19 and then also the challenges of interacting with other people.
So ako kasi Sean ano, I like working in a team. I work more effectively. I work, I think, social butterfly ako, eh. I'm close with a lot of office mates before in when we used to work together, right? So
Yeah.
I used to work with a lot of them to have these simple conversations. Kasi I believe that a lot of the socializations, that's where you get great ideas to fix stuff at work, 'di ba? And
Yeah.
then moving to the digital space, itong virtualization ng work natin. Ako as part of as a leader, I found it very difficult to to adapt dun sa sa need ngayon ng business, which is for us to
Yeah.
work from home. I understand the need. I get that for our own safety, pero I've been doing it for 15 years and suddenly, you can't do the stuff that you're supposed to do. And alam mo
Yeah.
naman, Sean, it's very hard to teach and develop people if you're not physically there to help them, right?
Correct.
So,
Yeah.
ayun. So, yeah. So, going back, I found it difficult. Nawalan ako ng socialization, mga social network ko. And as I mentioned,
Connections.
nagbabrowse ako sa Facebook kasi that's the only way for you to get updates from your friends at the time of the lockdown, di ba?
Yeah.
So, siguro algorithm ng Facebook, browse ako tapos biglang may mga groups ng anime related, nag-join ako and then may mga live selling dun and then that's the time I started.
Doon ka na nag-start,
Mm.
sabi ni Coach Lee, ang dami mo daw collection, 100. Okay, o mga
Lampas,
millennial
lam
diyan.
lampas,
Lampas na.
lampas,
Mas madami na. Mamaya pakita natin
lampas.
yan, Fred, sa kanila para makita nila. A lot of people can relate with you. Kasi yun nga this pandemic, of course, pandemic to, hindi wala. No one can really prepared us for that, no? Nalaman lang natin yung COVID-19 yung sa China, then eventually tuloy-tuloy na yon. And as a leader, we were not trained to be in this setting. Although before pa naman, pinag-uusapan na sa BPO industry, sa call center industry, yung pag-work from home, di ba? Pero
Mm.
na pwede naman, mukha naman pwede naman. But in reality, for some people, that's not something that we are trained to do. Paano yung journey mo dyan, Fred? You're going through that because that is a situation, a challenging situation or a roadblock for you to be able to fulfill your role, no, in the workplace. And it's something na sabi mo nga, kung social butterfly ka, of course, you constantly want to have that engagement and connection with other people. Like I can see that in your timeline as well, na you have, pictures connecting with your team and so on. Paano mo ni-navigate yan? 2 years down the line, when that started, you utilize Facebook for you to be able to cope. Pero paano ka nag-a-adjust? Kasi yung mga tao mo nag-a-adjust din eh. Ang mahirap kasi sa atin as leaders, we need to take the lead, di ba? For us to
Mm.
engage. Like, what did you do for yourself so that you can adapt to the situation?
So sa akin, siguro kasi I understand the responsibilities of a leader, eh. So tayo 'di ba, we hold leaders, we're lucky enough to hold leadership positions in organization. So ako every time that I see nakikita ko yung mga natin, mga agents natin, colleagues ko all going on site.
Yeah.
So, I found it very empowering to see people who are for lack of better term, yung mga people that we're supposed to be serving, sila pa yung pumapasok sa site and then me, I'm at the comfort of my home.
Yeah.
Parang I found it I found parang mas nahihiya ako para sa sarili ko na okay, ako leader niyo tapos biglang kayo nandiyan tas ako wala ako diyan to help you guys out. So, it
Yeah.
was a very tough transition for me, Sean, kasi I live with my two kids. Eh, 'pag tinamaan ako
Mm.
ng COVID, yari lahat, 'di ba? So, wala pa namang vaccination at that time. So, how did I cope up with it? So, siguro ako yun, the first one is me actually seeing the people around me, not being afraid, and me understanding my role as a leader, as part of their leadership group, to be there with them. And then syempre yung pangatlo, um dahil nakikita ko ng mga tao, so sila din pumapasok na, ganyan. So, there's a direct impact of you actually seeing people, having the same problem,
Yeah.
and trying to cope up with the problem, and actually just showing up.
Yeah. Yun yung ano, no? Yun yung biggest, as a leader, kasi you have this, you know it in your mind and in your heart na you need to constantly be ahead. When I say ahead, you need to be the one who's leading this team. Kaya lang, you
Mhm.
have this mindset as well of, teka lang, if I do this, what would happen kung magkasakit ako, di ba? And how will it affect my family? Because you want to create a safe space for them, so that they won't get that sickness, and they won't get that COVID. Kasi that time, 'di ba, malala talaga noon eh. It
Oo.
was to what your point nga, wala pang vaccine no, at marami talagang namamatay noon. Um Fred, yung ganung navigation, ito clear yung ano mo na for you to be able to create a safe space for your family, na you really need to, dito muna ako for now. Paano yung mga tao mo, like your people, your managers, your supervisors, and the agents as well? Paano mo sila tinutulungan? How was it for you to be able to make the adjustment to allow them to understand whatever you're doing is something na it's worthwhile? Kasi syempre, pagpasok mo doon, iniisip mo rin yung safe mo yung safety mo, 'di ba? Paano mo as a leader, how did you had that conversation with them?
Yeah. So, alam mo, ang maganda kasi dito sa previous company natin, no. Um, they let us understand that at the end of the day, 'di ba, everybody's an individual. So
Yeah.
I'm glad to share that in my previous campaign dati, um we had genuine relationships kasi talaga Sean eh. So yung mga agents, everybody, startup kasi to, it grew. So from agent 1 up until agent 500, I'm glad to share nakakilala ko talaga lahat.
Galing.
Even the leaders there. So it was very easy for me to have those conversations with them kasi early on during the inception of their careers, magkakakilala na kami. So nakilala ko talaga sila. It took me a lot of time and effort to talk to those people, especially yung leaders kasi ano eh, araw-araw talaga kami nagsasama. Araw-araw kami nag-uusap, kamusta yung family nila, yung career nila, ano bang plano nila sa career nila in the next 5 years, paano ko sila matutulungan. Those are small conversations that we already had prior to the pandemic that helped me understand the wants and needs of each individual. And siguro yung leadership team din kasi namin at that time, like supervisors and assistant managers, all had that same relationship with their teams. So all of us were talking the same. So what is it exactly that these people need, and ano mang kailangan nila, so that we can encourage them to become more productive, or kung ano man yung gusto namin gawin at that time. So
Yun yung importante doon. What I got from what you shared is that relationship, that deep connection,
mm,
and yun kasing value na yan, no? And for everyone who's joining, one of the things that I've learned as well, and Fred has confirmed, that is the value of relationship, the value of conversations. Kasi di ba, Fred, at most often than not, yung corporate world in general, very transactional siya.
mm,
Transactional in the sense, pag may kailangan ka, pag may kailangan gawin, and so on, dun agad yung conversation. Rather than allowing yourself to pause and, teka lang, kumustahin mo naman? Di ba, kumustahin mo if how are
yeah.
things at work, how are things with the family, and really be there to listen. And I think that is one thing that's a biggest skill of a leader that needs to happen, is have that heart to listen, 'di ba? Kasi pag nakikinig ka, naiintindihan mo talaga kung ano yung needs ng tao eh. At times, yung hindi pa sinasabi, yun yung nakikita mo, na meron din silang kailangan and needs na hindi lang nila ma-express. Ayan, before tayo mag-ano, and joining us is Mercy Powell Carpio. Yan, magandang gabi. Thank you for joining. Ayan, si Coach Glacy, yung mga coaches na nagjo-join. Thank you very much. Please tag your friends if you know someone in the BPO industry. Yan, pag-joinin nyo sila dito. Share your comments. Kung may tanong din kayo kay Fred about anything under the sun, yan, about work at itong mga challenges as a leader, just feel free to ask that there. Pag hindi po namin masagot, babalikan po namin yan. We'll answer that in there.
Mm.
Fred, this COVID-19 is a really stretching for leaders out there, no. Wala naman atang taong hindi na stretch yan so ganyang pagna-navigate through. And to what you shared, the value of relationship is something critical and crucial for us to be able to have that connection with people. But we know, even working from home, yan, kanina pinag-usapan natin to, na nawawala yung boundaries between your work and your life in a time. Sabi mo nga, kailangan mo pa rin mag-extend. Minsan Sabado, Linggo, nagtatrabaho ka pa rin. And all
Yeah.
of these different things. How do you say na hanggang dito lang? Like, in anything that I do, I want to make sure that the time that I invest in my work is also commensurate to the time that I invest with my family. As a leader, yeah, kasi ito common pitfall to di ba, Fred, na binibigay lahat yung sarili nila sa opisina. Paano mo shift yan? How did you shift it in a way na teka lang, pag family, pag opisina, pero hindi pwedeng, mas madami yung oras mo sa work compared sa family mo and sa children mo?
Oo. So ako, alam mo naman kung gaano kalaki yung pressure in the BPO industry, right? So right now I told you that I handle multiple programs. So it's quite challenging, to be very honest. So I was in that situation probably last December. So it's holidays. There's a lot of things upcoming with the family, and yet the campaigns that I'm supporting have high demand. So I can't say na perfect ako because obviously sometimes everything gets mixed up din naman like your work and your family, your friends, and your loved ones. It's very challenging. Pero what I found as a long-term solution would be to build your team. So ako ganun. So if you have somebody, karamihan kasi ng problema ng mga leaders ngayon, Sean, no, to be very very frank. 100% they take ownership of everything.
Yeah.
'Di ba?
True.
To the point na you're getting overwhelmed with the number of things that you need to accomplish. Where in fact, 'di ba, these organizations that we support, it's an organization. You have your own team. So in a team, you're composed of how many? Mga 9, 10, mga 10 kayo with 3 different departments. So the long-term solution for that, which is something that I'm happy that we were able to do, is to build and develop that the leadership capability or the capabilities of the people who surrounds you. Kasi instead of you thinking about, uy, kailangan kong tapusin tong 100% of the problem, 'di ba, tinitingin nyo. So if you guys are a group of 10, then how many? You get 10% each of the problem, and then you manage it becomes easily digested by everybody. And it avoids situations that are challenging, kagaya ng sinabi ko na kagaya ng example mo, challenging kasi hindi mo na ma-segregate yung work mo and yung family. So I think that's one of the best solutions, 'di ba? You really need to spend some time developing the people, your peers, your colleagues, your subordinates, ayan, so that all of them can contribute to your goals para hindi mo inaako lahat ng problema, Sean.
Yeah, agree. Sabi nga ni Coach Glacy, yung feeling na hihinto yung company pag hihinto ka.
Oo. Totoo 'yun. Totoo 'yun. 'Di ba? So ang hirap nun. So we've all been in that situation, and yun, I think that's the best way for you to do it, 'di ba? You coach your you coach and work with your colleagues. That's the best way.
Agree. And that is the power of delegation, 'di ba? Na you need to be able to delegate and empower. Um Common pitfall to, hindi din ako exempted dun eh. At yun naman yung reason pa rin kung bakit na-promote tayo kasi we take ownership of everything, 'di ba?
Yeah,
Tayo, sabi ko nga yan, na tayo si Superman. We're gonna be Superman and solve everyone's problem. But of course, in the end, we're able to solve the problem in the workplace, but you're starting to create problems in your health and also in your relationship. And this is something, and I want to emphasize with that for everyone who's joining, no, again, if you have anyone and you know that is going through that adversity right now, in which alam mo yon, yun din yung gusto nilang isolve lahat, tapos inaako na nila, tapos only to get tired or frustrated after, the power of you um giving a part of the responsibility and accountability to your team. Kasi meron ka naman. Tapos minsan pa, Fred, may mga situation dyan, mag-isa lang kasi ako, walang ibang magsusupport sa akin. The solution there is always the humility to raise your hands na I need help.
yeah,
Kumbaga, hindi na kaya lahat
tama.
yan. Sabi mo nga kanina, imaginein mo, paano ka naman matututo kung mag-isa ka lang, di ba, Fred?
Right, right.
That you don't have that conversation. How would you, remind mo nga, Fred, yung mga tao, in an emphasis with that, because as most often than not, when things are not going well, the tendency of a leader is to isolate themselves and solve their problems on their own. But the tendency is, di ba, hindi mo naman lahat may isip yan kasi mag-isa ka lang eh. You're still thinking as the same way, person that you're thinking that way. Paano mo yan navigate, Fred? For you to be able to say that I need help, I need support, I need to give some of the weight or the load to other people so that they can continuously support me.
Paano ko nagagawa yun? Siguro, kasi I keep contrary to popular belief, ako, mukha lang akong hindi organized, pero sobrang organized ko. So I keep a list of things that I need to do. 'Di ba may
Mm,
game plan? So ano yung
yeah.
game plan ko for the day? What are the tasks that I have, and then I prioritize it, and then for the day, ano yung unang gagawin ko, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, for the entire 8 hours. So
No.
I keep that practice with me. And if it's going to be, if it's something na hindi naman impactful for myself, and I think that's something that will help somebody develop their own skill set, yun ang kaya ko i-delegate. The bigger tasks obviously are reserved for people higher, di ba?
Yeah, yeah.
However, those medium and small problems that can be easily taught, and it's for the benefit of the person that you're teaching, not for your benefit. Kasi yun yung problema eh. Sometimes, ang iniisip natin, de-delegate ko for my benefit para mawalan ako ng
Yeah.
gagawin, di ba? Di
Tama,
ba? Para
tama.
mawalan ako
Oh.
ng gagawin. Delegate ko 'to lahat, bahala na kung sino. Pero 'di ba, the for me, when you delegate something, make sure it's for the benefit of the next person. Kasi you're trying to build them their own character, their own skill set, 'di ba, their own knowledge eh. So, very tricky when you said kanina delegate natin. So I think kailangan natin dagdagan 'yun eh. Make sure that you first coach, develop before you delegate. And then
Yeah.
obviously hindi naman 'yan hindi naman 'yan, "O ikaw na bahala dito, delegate ko na sa'yo." Hindi naman gano'n eh. So you need to make sure that you do, a follow-up. Kamusta? Ano na nangyari do'n sa pinag-usapan natin? 'Yan yung mga bagay na na importante. Hindi yung deadline na, do'n ka lang magpaparamdam, "Oh, ano na nangyari do'n sa binigay ko sa'yong trabaho last week." 'Di ba? So ayun, siguro ako yun. Let's just make sure that when we do delegation, it's not for your own benefit, it's for the benefit of teaching. And when you do delegate, make sure that the person you're delegating to, you coach that person and you do follow-ups. Kasi kung hindi mo gagawin yun, then obviously the person, you're just passing the task to him, and there's a high tendency for it to fail. So it's gonna wind up back in your plate. Pag hindi kasi niya
Yeah.
nagawa perfectly, babalik lang sa'yo 'yan. So, 'di ba, might as well equip the person with, the knowledge and skills that's needed, for them to accomplish that task.
Mm. Maganda yung sinabi mo, Fred, no, na when you delegate, it's for the benefit of the person that you're delegating it to. Kasi yun yung missing piece eh. Parang papasa lang, tapos, okay, pag may tanong ka, balikan mo ako. Ganun eh. Ganun na, di ba? Binibigay mo doon. Rather than really having that conversation with the person, creating a succession plan and succession development or management for that person to keep track. Kasi yun naman yung role natin talaga, Fred, di ba?
Yeah.
To download, to train, to educate people so that they can be equipped. Sabi nga ni Robert Flores dito, siya daw chaotically organized. O yan, chaotically organized. Oo, yan, need to develop people truly. Naniniwala din ako, sabi ni Mercy dyan, and build more leaders. Yan yung power ng delegation. Ito kasi Fred di talaga tinuturo sa opisina no na pag sinabing delegate kasi ipapasa mo lang yung kailangan delegate na activities. That is not what delegation is. Delegation is first. Yun nga sabi ni Fred, you coach and you train. Mentor, kailangan ba i-mentor yan? Kailangan ba ng education? Kailangan ba ng training yan? You equip the person so that they are empowered. Kasi kung hindi mo ini-equip sila, how can they be empowered to do the task in the first place? Tapos pag deadline na, sabi ng Fred kanina, tsaka mo kukulitin, tsaka mong ipipressure. Hindi mo nga binigyan ng necessary tools. Sabi ko, ang ano ko nga dyan, when you are delegating, are you providing tools? Are you providing resources for the person to be successful? Because yes, if not, then eventually, kung ano man na result na receive mo ngayon, yan yung nangyayari dyan. As you sell them, give them the necessary equipment for them to be successful. Yan. Fred, we're gonna take a short break, no? It's 30 minutes already. Sabi ko nga dito kung mga 2 oras siguro, madami tayong pwedeng pag-usapan, no? We're gonna take a short break for all of the audience. Yeah, for everyone who's joining, if you have any questions, so feel free to ask Fred, no? But before we go on break, one of the things that you've shared to me, Fred, is the biggest challenge that you've experienced in your lifetime in the BPO industry, the toughest high-pressured, high-demand situation is back in 2015 from your clients. And I want you to share that story with the audience and share with them kung ano yung learning mo and how you're currently utilizing that as well in your learning. Kasi lahat naman yan, di ba? Good or bad, Fred, natututo tayo dyan. At ginagamit ng learning yan. Sabi mo, mukha lang hindi ka organized, pero organized ka. In that sense, you're using all of this learning. So we're gonna take a short break, tapos mamaya, i-share yan ni Fred sa inyo so that you can understand, okay, alam mo, lahat ng hindi na magandang nangyari sa'yo, nagagamit mo yan. You just need to be intentional about how you're using it. So Fred will share that story later. So we'll be back for a short break.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag and drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.
We are back for the second part of our seventh episode of season 2 of Integrate, brought to you by Decap Copy Republic, the coaching hub of Life Coach Philippines, and our home as professional certified CACC life coaches. Please meet our coaching tribe at Decap Copy Republic, located at Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and United Streets in Capitolio, Pasig City. And you may come in for dine-in or visit for coaching services. That's from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. From Saturday to Thursday. We're off on a Friday. Yan po, nagpapahinga po sila on a Friday. You may also join our community nights event happening daily from 7 p.m. onwards. Yan, I would like to invite you tomorrow. Yan, that's going to be Comfy Sunday with yours truly, Sundays for Life, where I help people in there with creativity. And I'm talking about creativity on reigniting the things that you have lost or might have sparked because of a lot of different things that's happening in your life, and bringing back the creative genius in you. Alam nyo ba, did you know that every one of us is born creative? It is our birthright. And it's something, of course, if it's a birthright, it's something that you need to constantly practice, exercise, and share with other people for you to find creative ways for you to solve problems, provide creative ways for you to enjoy life, to enjoy relationship, all of these things that you can do when you start being creative. So join me tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. at Decap Cup Republic and just have a conversation. Let me help you out. Have that creative idea, the creative geniuses for you to be able to have a better connection with your children, have a better connection with your spouse, and have a better connection, of course, with people in the workplace. Nurturing Monday, that's what along with Coach Tim talks about relationship. And I'm talking about relationship with yourself. Sabi nga nila, you cannot give what you don't have. And as you continue on developing yourself, you continue on accepting, who you are, the things that's not so good in your life and the things that are so, so good in your life. When you're able to gain awareness in there, acknowledge, and you're able to take action, I tell you, you're going to have a fruitful relationship as you go along. Group Tuesday is all about habits with Master Coach Jasmine, and Master Coach Jasmine will help you, equip you, empower you to create habits that will help you fulfill your dreams, fulfill your desires, fulfill your goals in your life, in your relationship, in your health. Overall, holistic siya, because that is what's missing in every individual's the reason why they're not able to fulfill their dreams or their goals and aspiration in life, because of the habits that they have currently. Purpose Wednesday is a in a day with Coach Yourself, for those people who are currently in a journey of finding, okay, I have all of these things already, but I'm not sure where I'm going, where I'm heading to, what am I doing with all of these different things. And if you want to have some clarity in there, join Coach Yourself for Purpose Wednesday and find your purpose. Strengthening Thursday, Coaching for the Soul with Master Coach A. I've been attending Coaching for the Soul since 2018. It has been 4 years already, and I tell you, it's a powerful journey. It's a powerful experience that allows you to really get back the human side of you. At times in the corporate world, when you're working in there, times can be robotic for you, no, na nawawala yung pagiging tao natin, yung sabi ko nga kanina, di ba, yung relational connection, because things can be transactional, and if you want to get that, see that from a different perspective of your soul, then that will open up your life and open up your heart as well. Then Fab Saturday, for those people who just want to enjoy singing, if you want to have some spoken word every Saturday, Coach Orville is there. This is where this is a space for you in which you can just be yourself. Kahit sintonado ka, okay lang yun. We will cheer for you. We will enjoy that, because that is something that will really allow you to just express yourself and be creative in ways that you have not thought about, and will help you out in your journey. Our coaching hub is also an advanced place and venue of choice for face-to-face classes, training, and private functions. If you are wanting to conduct some team building activities, or maybe you just want to have or gather your team in one space and have that homey experience in that space, join us. Take advantage of the space. Please, connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661 for inquiry and reservation assistance. Now, if you are one person who desires to experience transformation in the areas of your health, wealth, and relationship, I invite you to join us inside the Be Learning Society as one of the mental model collectors, with full access pass to the monthly mental model masterclass of Master Coach A. That is exclusive for the Be Learning Society members only. And this month, it's going to be a masterclass packed with wisdom, the wisdom wheel mental model. Yan, wisdom na yan. Save the date on September 30th on a Friday night at 7:30 p.m. And the wisdom wheel is a method for solving problems that uses humanity's collective wisdom, and stuff of you relying solely on your own thinking and on trial and error. Sabi nga ni Fred kanina na one of the things that is helping him is to be able to connect or talk with other people, and have that thought exchange for you to be able to get some wisdom in there, so some opportunity for you to hear yourself as well. That is part of wisdom. Wisdom collection. And in this mental model masterclass, you will learn how to leverage on collective wisdom so that you can stay healthy and mentally fit. Be Learning Society is the tent maker of the Be Learning Homes for mental fitness, and on top, the food and beverage discount we enjoy from Decaf Coffee Republic. The mental model collectors also will benefit of a 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So join us. I tell you, I've been learning for this for over a decade now, and I've been using mental models also to train my people in there. Turuan yung mga tao para equip sila at empowered sila to make the right decisions. Think Talk Broadcast is powered by Rise Up Creatives Worldwide, the social commerce turnkey solution provider that helps entrepreneurs and business owners to leverage on the power of content marketing to provide value, improve engagement, and increase revenue with an investment of just 5 minutes every single day. Visit www.riseupcreatives.com to learn the benefits of lifetime members like me and discover how you can rise up and be creative in growing your business. It's possible to join us inside Rise Up Creatives. All right, let's welcome back Fred. Thank you everyone for being here. Hopefully nakainom na kayo ng tubig, nakapaghinga-hinga na kayo, naka-ready na kayo dyan. But before we start, Fred, we'll do a little bit of game. Muna tayo, stretching the mind, sabi nga nila. Stretch session tayo. We're gonna do a little bit of game called rapid fire questions. I'm gonna ask you 7 questions and answer it the best that you can. There's no right or wrong. Let's just enjoy this moment. You ready, Fred?
Oo, kinakabahan ako eh. Yung huli kong may ganito.
Okay to, masaya to. Okay, good, Fred. You're ready. I know you're not ready, but you're ready.
Ready na. Sige.
Okay, sige. Who was the last person you wrote a letter to?
My wife.
Yon. Si wife ang last. Yan. Oh, you don't have to explain. Okay lang yan. Question number 2. What songs always remind you of your childhood?
Slam Dunk anime. Opening scene ng Slam Dunk
Opening
anime.
scene.
Sa Voltes 5.
Voltes 5. Oh, yan. Naalala ko yung Voltes 5. Sabi ni Coach Lin, wala daw choice. Yun ano mo. Kailangan sumagot agad. Question number 3. Yan. What is your favorite childhood memory?
Hindi ko mano Siguro first thing that comes to spending time with my friends playing pool.
Yun, mga bilyar, mga ano ba 'to, magician, gano'n.
Konti. Joke lang.
Question number 4, yan. Deep dive tayo a little bit. What are your top priorities in life?
Family, mga children ko and my wife. Pangalawa, financials, and then my retirement.
Yun, retirement, kailangan natin 'yan, sa mga BPO industry, yun naman talaga yung
Hmm.
gusto din natin ma-secure yang retirement na 'yan. Question number 5, Fred, what's the best advice that you've ever received from someone?
Everything can be solved. If you can't solve it, it's a fact.
Wow, yan. If you can't solve it, is a fact. Yan. Pero naniniwala ako dyan na you can solve everything if you
Mm.
want to, di ba? Question number 6, on top of your family, yan. What motivates you to get up in the morning? Ayun, to wake up in the morning.
Medyo pangit pakinggan pero to be honest, money. 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 Marami akong gustong gawin eh.
Biggest yan. Fred, one thing that, money, ako naniniwala ako money is a tool. But I want to emphasize that one thing that you would want to use that money for.
Ngayon, investments, businesses,
Investment.
ganyan. Pero if it thrives, what do you mean pag nag-thrive siya, what are you gonna use it for? Like something na hindi personal, ganun ba?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, ako something about the environment. Mga
Save for the
puno,
environment.
ganyan. Yeah, for the environment kung ako.
Beautiful. Sabi ni Coach Lynn, money pambili ng collection daw.
Oo naman. Oo naman.
Kasama na yun.
Oo naman. Kasama talaga yun.
Last question, Fred. Question number 7. If you have an extra 2 hours a day, in a day, may extra kang 2 oras in a day, which or what fulfilling activities would you use it for?
Spend time with my kids. Kung ako yun, spend time with my kids. Kasi 8 hours work, 8 hours tulog. Tapos couple of hours kain. So, konti na lang yung nabibigay mo na portion dun sa family mo eh. So,
yun yung no. Common yan, no. For those men, no, even the woman, no, with kids, the mom, this has been a constant pitfall for every one of us, especially for us who have gone through, kasi yung heart naman natin, di ba, Fred, we're doing all of the things that we're doing because to be able to create that loving and safe space for our children, no. But in the process, yun din yung nawawala, yung time, di ba, yung connection with them. And something na to think about, no, for those of you who's joining us, those of you who's watching us, if you're gonna watch this on a replay, maraming salamat. Don't keep us a secret. Please share this video. Let's inspire more people out there not to lose hope in the things that they're doing and what they're doing in their life. Kasi kaya naman. Pwede mo pa na rin ma-resolve yan. Sabi nga ni Fred kanina, wala namang problemang hindi ma-resolve eh. Kayang i-resolve yan. Okay. Fred, maraming salamat. That's our game. Yan, 7 rapid fire question. Thank you. Yan. Thank you for the vulnerability in there. Let's go back to my question a while ago. No, one of the things that you've shared, the toughest experience that you had was back in 2015, in which meron kang demanding client at lahat ng pressure binigay sa'yo. And this is common in the workplace, no? And sabi ko nga kanina when we were talking about it before we start, a lot of times is dalawa lang naman mangyayari. Either you overcome it and you bounce back and you grow, or second, naubos ka. Di ba? Hindi ka nakapag-bounce back and you got stuck in that situation. Fred, share to us the story in there na how was the story like from 2015? For those who maybe there are people here right now who's journeying currently because of the pandemic, di mo, mas higher yung pressure sa kanila. Paano mo na overcome yon? Like, what is the story? How did you overcome it? And how are you using these learnings right now and teachings or learnings or this wisdom for you to be able to pass that on to your people and also to the next generation? Kasi yung mga anak mo din na matutulungan mo din, di ba, when you start educating them.
So, way back 2015, so since we spoke about delegation, di ba? So, in our industry, may tinatawag na baptism by fire. So, and we mentioned that sometimes it gets frustrating if you're not
Yeah.
equipped with the knowledge and the skills, diba? So it becomes a frustrating experience and you become disengaged. So way back
Yeah.
2015, I was actually a product of a situation where all the leaders left. So all
Mm.
the leaders left. I was the only one na natitira halos and some keeper people. And it became very challenging kasi I recently got promoted at that time. I was handling a high
Yeah.
level client. Nawalan ako ng mentor, nawalan ako ng mga kasama. Tapos I felt since bago ako dun sa role, I felt that I'm not equipped with the knowledge and the skills. Talagang
Mm.
I'm failing. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm feeling talaga miserably. So, ang hirap. So, siguro for context, Sean, a lot of people, laging sinasabi, wala kang oras sa family or wala kang oras sa work, ganyan-ganyan. Lagi na lang trabaho na isip mo. Pero
Yeah.
alam mo, the reality is you cannot, it's integrated with each other eh. It's an ecosystem.
Yeah.
One cannot exist without the other.
Yes. Mm.
Whether you have a business or what business, freelancer ka, you inherited a lot of money. At the end of the day, there's stuff that you need to do that involves money and things that you need to do for your family, spiritually and
Yeah.
socially. Marami talaga. It's an ecosystem. That's the
Yeah.
reality of things. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na, 'di ba a lot of people, parang hustle mentality ngayon eh ay iniisip, okay, kikita naman ako dito, I don't want to be an employee. That's not true kasi even a business owner like Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Mark
Yeah.
Zuckerberg, yung mga yan, they are employees of their own companies, 'di
Yes.
ba?
Mm.
They
True.
spend more than 8 hours, 'di ba, working on that. And siguro 'yun. Ang nangyari kasi sa akin do'n, again, I was a product of some leadership changes and then it was just
Yeah.
me. Ako lang, ang hirap, I'm not equipped. So, nagkaroon ako ng very difficult client, performance and relationship-wise.
Mm.
So, dumating na sa point na nahirapan ako sa bahay kasi nga yung mga problema ko sa trabaho, since frustrated ako dun pagka-uwi mo, you just wa people think na magre-rest ka lang, tutulog ka. That's not true. Kasi ang hirap, pumapasok pa
Yeah.
rin sa isip mo yung trabaho mo and then it's
Yes.
affecting the people that's surrounding you. How
Yeah.
did I get out of that? Kasi it's a vicious cycle. You need to fix one to fix the other, right?
Yeah.
'Di ba? Para
Mm.
kung ang root cause ng
Hindi pwedeng
problema mo is
firefighting.
hindi puwedeng firefighting. So, kung ang
Mm.
root cause ng problema mo is frustrations at work, then you need to apply yourself at work, 'di ba? Learn what you need to fix, drive for a solution so that you'll be able to fix things with your family, 'di ba? So ako,
Mm.
I was very lucky to have had colleagues in that campaign come in who made me realize that that they're there to help. Isang team kami
Yeah.
talaga. These are people who came from different organizations who got assigned to that program. And up until now, we still talk, we still meet up. Alam mo, nag-uusap-usap kami about ideas. And
Yeah.
having that core team and people behind your back na alam mong sasalo sa'yo, that made
Yeah.
a whole lot of difference. We
Mm.
all shared the same values, we all shared the same beliefs, we all shared the same objectives. We were all open for criticism, peer-to-peer coaching, ideas so that we can meet
Yeah.
our objective. Kasi yun yung gusto namin tahakin na landas, 'di ba? So
Yep.
hindi naman puwedeng isang tao lang yung tama. All of us need to contribute to a common solution and then move with that solution towards our objective. So
Yeah.
again, I was blessed to have to have that environment, people that I could openly talk with on ideas, who share the same values and beliefs as me. Um, Kaya kami nakapag-overcome nung problema namin na yun. And in the long run, 'di ba, we were able to build a genuine relationship with each other and solve problems along the way.
Mm. Fred, maganda yung sinabi mo, no? If I take a look at that kasi yung relationship really matters, 'di ba? And you being vulnerable enough to say that, okay, I'm welcoming this help. Kasi as most often than not a lot of people are open to welcome to for help because they feel na yun nga na nagiging vulnerable sila. They see the weakness that they have. But the reality is that is equipping you to overcome a much difficult adversity in the future. Fred, as a leader, as someone who succeeded in their career, going through that experience, anong pinakamahirap na gawin? Para especially for a man like us, no? Anong pinakamahirap gawin during that time? Or sabihin sa ibang tao?
So, I know, very cliche yung sasagutin ko, Sean, pero the reality is, sa akin lang, admitting that you made mistakes. Especially in the office space. Kasi if you've made mistakes, you're held accountable for it.
Yeah.
You're a leader, you're responsible for it. If you admit to some mistakes, you'll be held accountable. But, um, I think stigma na lang yun eh. 'Di ba? Stigma na lang yun eh. So, ngayon kasi with the new generations of leaders coming in, people are more open eh. So, siguro for more traditional people like me, traditional in a sense na dati, 'di ba? Na takot mag-open up,
Yeah.
takot mag-own up ng mistakes. 'Di ba? Nobody can fix a problem that they're not talking about. 'Di ba? Kung
Yes.
hindi natin pinag-uusapan 'yan, hindi natin maaayos 'yan. So, siguro ako kung may advice ako dun sa mga leaders ngayon, 'di ba? Seek for seek for your ano bang tamang term dito? You need to seek advice from people.
Support.
O support from people, advice from people, and oftentimes din, Sean, ang nangyari kasi when we talk about coaching, when we talk about development, automatic iniisip mo yung boss ko, 'di ba? Ko-coach ako ng boss ko. Hindi totoo yun. There's what we call peer-to-peer coaching.
Yeah.
There are also hindi nga peer eh, there are also lessons that you can learn from, a single mother agent, 'di ba? 'Di ba? So, the coaching, the perspective, that's everywhere around you. Siguro you just need to make sure that you talk to the right people, and then, don't hesitate to ask for help. Don't hesitate to admit your mistakes. Kasi kung hindi mo gagawin 'yun, then you'll be stuck.
Yeah. Yun talaga yung you'll be put in a space in which it's not going to be a good space. And I'm grateful for that because you highlight that, Fred, no. Yan kasi yung common challenge and a common pitfall of a lot of people in the workplace. And ito for men na lang. Yan, kausapin natin itong mga lalaki, Fred, no. Na we're owning it in ways that we're owning it alone. When you're owning a problem, you cannot solve a problem that you yourself have created in the first place. When I say that, kumbaga, you are this person who experienced this problem. You cannot solve it with the same kind of thinking and
Yeah.
mindset that you have. You need to develop yourself. Kaya kailangan mo ng peers, mentors, di ba? Coaches in there who will make sense of what you're thinking and allow you to see things in a different perspective. And when you're able to do that, then it opens up your mind. So, for those people, Fred has highlighted how it is for you to succeed in the workplace. Pero yun talaga, if I'm gonna encompass what Fred has shared so far, is be in a space in which you're being challenged to grow. Your mindsets, your habits, your thinking is being challenged so that you can be better. Kasi kung yung space mo, Fred, di ba, paulit-ulit yan, cycle yan, at hindi ka nag-grow doon, find another space for you to grow and be equipped. Kasi empowerment siya eh. Growth is constant, it will be happening. But if you're not in that space in which feeling mo na uubos ka doon, feeling mo hindi ka na na-feed yung mind mo and your soul mo to be better, then that will be a challenge for you and constantly mag-again that cycle siya. Fred, my show is called Integrate. If there is, if you're gonna explain in your own words what integrate is, for today's topic, what is integrate to you?
Sa akin, collaboration. So, I talked about how my peers help me. I talk about how, the people surrounding me help me get to where I am. So, siguro ako, collaboration, that's how I would look at it.
Collaboration, need talaga yan eh. And collaboration, hindi lang during the times na may problem ka. 'Di ba?
Correct.
Collaborations is proactive dapat, o 'di ba? Ano din during the times of creative thinking. O yan, tuturo ako ng
Correct.
creativity. Creative thinking process is just having two different thoughts and integrating it together, you create something because of your context. And sabi ni Coach Lin, by the way, is safety officer yan, psychological safety. You can easily admit your mistakes when psychological safety is present in the workplace. Yan, importante yan. And that starts with leadership. Leaders po nang implement yan. Kasi kung yung leader, di ba Fred, hindi open, paano mag-open yung mga tao mo? They're not gonna open up because they can't see that in you, that you're opening up. Fred, thank you very much for your time. No, it's the top of the hour. Maraming salamat for sharing your story in here, sharing your wisdom in here. One of the things na na-realize ko is a lot of people are successful. What differentiates the successful people and those who continuously fail is not learning from other people who have gone through the process already, diba? Na they still continue to do the things on their own. And the reality is you can really collect a lot of wisdom from other people for you to be successful. And this session of ours, this will be ingrained in social media. A lot of people will be able to watch this. Maraming salamat. Your children will watch this eventually, I'm sure of it. Fred, if you're gonna teach your children, if you're gonna give them 3 tips, yan, yung mga bata na lang, give them 3 tips. Kasi magtatrabaho din sila in the future, di ba? We don't know if they're gonna be employees or they're gonna be entrepreneur, businessman. We don't know yet, depending on how they choose their path. But if you're gonna give them 3 tips in creating a loving and safe space for themselves, for their workplace, and also their family, ano yung 3 tips na ibibigay mo sa kanila?
So I've been using this word a lot kanina, no? So build genuine relationships with the people around you. Yun yung unang-una kasi, 'di ba? You won't be able to avoid any of it. So build genuine relationships. Just be good with the people around you.
Yeah.
The second one, be authentic. Be authentic. You don't need to mirror other leaders. You don't need to mirror specific people. Be yourself. Be authentic. And yung pangatlo, I said it earlier. Everything can be resolved. You just need to ask for help. Lahat kaya i-resolve, Sean. Whatever problem it is.
Beautiful. Build genuine relationship, be authentic, everything can be resolved. Yan. Actually, yung last pinaka-importante yun. Ang lahat ng problema mo mariresolve. Huwag ka lang mag-isolate. Just be authentic with your relationship. Your relationship matters. Who the people that you're constantly associating yourself with and even having a conversation with is, that's gonna help you either make you or break you. Dalawa lang naman yung thread, di ba? Yung lahat ng mga kausap mo dyan, either will make you or break you. Maraming salamat, Fred, for joining us. Thank you very much for sharing your heart in here. You could have done something else, but I truly appreciate this. Yung heart ko talaga, Tito, is to be able to help people understand na yung pinagdadaanan mo, hindi ka nag-iisa yan. But the critical aspect, it is, especially for men, is raising your hands that I need help. And, kung hindi ka man nag-raise ng hand at pinadalan ka ng tulong, huwag kang magalit. Huwag kang magalit. Kasi yun nga yung mahal ka ng mga tao kaya ka pinapadahan ng tulong. Don't feel bad. Don't feel that yung ego mo tinatamaan because that's not the point. The point is to be able to support you so that you are able to bounce back and eventually to grow in the process. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for supporting Integrate. And whether you are joining us live or watching this in a replay in the future, maraming salamat. Please leave your comments in the comment section below. Share your thoughts and insights like what the other coaches and the other people who's joining us as well. Don't keep us a secret. Please help us reach more people in this space. Times are changing right now. This pandemic, kahit sabihin mong nagla-lighten up, this pandemic has changed a lot of people and people are still in transition. Let's help them get equipped with this learning. Let's serve more people in the digital space later. Fred, balik, we'll just send you back mamaya. Stay ka muna dyan, and we'll just take a picture. Maraming salamat. As I close, maraming salamat. I'd like to speak to all of the fathers out there who are unsung heroes of the global workforce. There are a lot of competition in the workplace today, and there are used to 10 years ago. Tides are changing. Things are changing, and there seems to be a never-ending need for us to stand out from the crowd and tirelessly pursue of success. But with the reality of the great resignation comes with great opportunity. And that is what we're helping you out see here are great opportunities to start building wealth and becoming your own version of CEO, even while you're still being employed full time. It's possible. That is something I'm working with, and I want to help you out. I want to share to you what I'm learning, but I invite you first to join us in becoming a coaching entrepreneur. Come on, come and join us here in this profession. This is a wonderful profession. This is a powerful profession. Kung gusto mo turuan yung mga anak mo maging entrepreneur, this is the thing that can make it happen. I'm making that happen, and I want to help you out. Just connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661 and map your success as certified co-active co-create life coach. The CACC certified program is an international CPD accredited course with 40 CPD units, and CACC course includes a 21-day web-based learning with a lifetime access, a 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and a 3-day live virtual business bootcamp with senior coaching team. The program also comes with a done-for-you coaching program, so you don't have to go anywhere else. You can start monetizing it, and a lot of bonuses inside to jumpstart your profession here as the second fastest growing industry in the world today. Life coaching is the 21st century learning experience that is empowering professionals to enhance their skills in multiple domains, thereby increasing their relevance in an increasingly dynamic business environment and complex workplace. If you want to continue being the go-to person and stay relevant in there, sabi ko nga, times are changing, stay relevant. Join us for the next batch. That's going to be on October 15th, 22nd, and 29th. That's all on a Saturday. Call Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661 to join us in this miracle profession. And if you want to create a life-changing, lifestyle, and you want to equip your family members and your children, this profession will make that happen for you. I would also like to invite you for the Coaching Flywheel workshop that's going to be happening on September 23rd at 7:30 p.m. In this workshop, we will bring together growth-minded individuals to grow their firms, build referral networks, and implement proven strategies so that they can increase their bottom lines and, spend more time doing what they love or what you are passionate about and maximize their impact in their clients' lives. Sabi nga kanina ni Fred, if you are planning for your retirement, this one will help you out. Discover the Coaching Flywheel and learn from Master Coach A the answer to the dip. Yan. In this virtual workshop, you will learn the 3 data-driven growth paths for 10 of our generation's most popular and successful entrepreneurs. This workshop is by a Zoom private class and is open for all coaches and non-coaches. Please connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661 for registration assistance. I would like to invite you to watch other shows hosted here at TikTok Broadcast. Please follow and subscribe and engage in our social media account at TikTok_TV or on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok Broadcast on YouTube, and give us a review, please. We would appreciate that. When you give us a review, we're able to connect more people in the space for partnership and collaboration. Please connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661. See you again in the next episode of Integrate. That's going to be on September 24th, live here at TikTok Broadcast. Your one coaching thought for tonight is from Napoleon Hill. He said that strength and growth come only through continuous effort and struggle. Yes, struggle will happen. You will experience struggle. Fred has experienced struggle. He shared that with you. I experienced struggle. I share that with you as well. But the beautiful thing about it is when you continue to learn from this and use this wisdom and find other people to give you the wisdom for you to overcome all of the adversities and finally thrive in the things that you're doing, you can be successful. You can grow. You can strengthen yourself. It's possible. So take that action. Seek help. Open your, raise your hands, and help will be on the way. Love heals, safety saves. Be inspired for change. My show Integrate is to rally all of the men out there, rise up and lead the charge for change. I believe that men are born leaders, and it's time for you to ignite the mental abilities of the heart of men and start healing by teaching valuable lessons of life so that you can start integrating your mind, soul, spirit to finally really love, live, laugh, learn, and live a legacy. This is us in the Philippines. Coaches like us think and talk like this. Maraming salamat. This is Coach Shaun de Joya, broadcasting beyond borders to advance life coaching worldwide. Labam boom, labam boom, labam boom. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.